This is also the first time I've put on makeup and normal clothes in almost a week, so be proud of me, please. This took a lot of convincing to do. So there's this readathon happening in the next few days, and I was thinking, I'm in a bit of a reading slump. I need to get out of it. What better way than a readathon? And it's the stay-at-home reading rush readathon hosted by Ariel Bisset. And this is the smaller version of the reading rush readathon that usually takes place, I think, during the summer. So that's exciting. It's a lot of people coming together to read at their homes from different parts of the world. I will link Ariel Bisset's video down below if you want more information. But this is my official TBR video and the Reading Rush tag video, because apparently there is a tag and I really want to do it. Okay, I have the questions on my phone, and okay, first question is, how is your reading going while staying home? Here's the thing, when the self-isolation first started, I was reading a lot. I finished like 3 books in a week, and I was doing great. I don't know what happened. I don't know why I stopped doing great. I think I finished Starry Eyes by Jane Bennett. It's not a guy, it's a girl. It's Jen Bennett. Starry Eyes by Jen Bennett, which was amazing. Oh my god. It's a whole other thing. And after that, I don't know what happened. Okay, in all actuality, let's be honest here, the reason why I haven't been reading as much is because I opened my Netflix account again and I watched Timeless, and right after Timeless I watched Money Heist. Oh my god. I think I lost 2 days of my life. I blacked out for 2 days. I was just in front of my laptop watching that TV show, and at the end of it I had to actually stop myself and be like, okay, this is enough. Anastasia, this is enough. We need to take a break, because otherwise I'm not gonna do anything. I stopped editing videos, I stopped reading, I stopped working on my university work. Big mistake, by the way. I have so many deadlines coming at me from every direction. So it was going great until Money Heist happened. Question 2 is, where have you been reading at home? And well, there aren't a lot of choices, but basically I've been reading on the couch, this couch, or on my bed in my room. And sometimes when I get very, very excited about a book or very, very frustrated, I just have my book in my hands or my Kindle in my hands, and I just walk from the living room to my room and from my room to the living room. So I'm a weird person like that. Next question is, what's the best book you've read so far? And that is, God, I don't know. I thought it was From Blood and Ash, but when I go back to it now and I think about it, when, you know, like, I still have those strong feelings about this book, but there's certain things that I'm like, I think it's From Blood and Ash, and if it's not that, it's Starry Eyes by Jen Bennett, which is a beautiful, beautiful contemporary book about a group of friends, you could say they are, that go camping, and 2 of them are ex-best friends, and it's these kind of best friends to lovers, but also hate to love, because they hate each other at that point. And I was there for it. I was so there for it. And the most amazing part of this book was not even the romantic part, even though, let me tell you, the best part was the actual adventure, because they get stranded there halfway through the book, and they have to go through caves, and they have to camp outside and fight off a bear, and it's just so exciting, and I just want to go camping now. Next question is, what's your favorite feel-good book? Now, I have a video coming up soon. Now that I finished Money Heist, I'm actually gonna edit it, and it's about comfort reads because I recently reread Fangirl because it's a comfort read of mine, and I was like, oh, what reads make me smile and makes me, you know, feel more warm inside. And it depends because it depends on my mood, because I have a specific range of books that I usually go back to. So I'm not gonna answer that question because I have a whole video coming up about it, so I guess you'll have to wait and see. Question 5 is, which book you would wish to borrow from a library right now, or to buy, I think. I don't know. Because I mean, we have Kindle now and we buy a lot of ebooks, and I haven't been buying a lot of books lately. I try not to because I'm a student. I don't have the money. I need to, you know, especially now with coronavirus and everything is a bit unsure. But if I could have a physical copy of a book, because basically we can read any book in any format. If you can't have it physically, you can have it as an ebook or you can listen to it as an audiobook. But one book that I would be dying right now to have in my hands would be, to be honest with you, From Blood and Ash. I would love to have a physical copy of it because I don't know, I want to reread it and I want to have it in my hands and flip through it and annotate it. It's a weird relationship I have with this book because I can't figure out if I loved it so much that I can't stop thinking about it, or I can't get over the problems that I had with this book, which were not many. I just can't stop thinking logically about this book and realizing that there are small faults here and there. But I'm also obsessed with it. It's ridiculous. My relationship with it is very toxic. Next question is an author you would like to shout out during this time, and definitely, there's so many. I don't want to go with like the big authors. I would go with, I feel like Sarah Rees Brennan is underrated and her Unspoken trilogy is mwah. And Jen Bennett is amazing with contemporary novels. I really want to read Alex Approximately now. But an author not a lot of people know. Alison Gervais. Gervais? Whatever, that's her name. So Alison wrote In 27 Days, which I read years and years ago on Wattpad, and it became a book, and then I read the book and the book was so good. And it's basically about a girl that, okay, so she's in a school and this boy dies, and then death visits her and he's like, okay, I'm gonna bring you back 27 days and you have a task to get to know him and prevent him from committing suicide. And she's like, what no, but she goes back, and it's this adventure where she has 27 days to get close to this guy and show him that there are people that care about him. And it's such a great novel and a great romance, and I just, it's a great book and it's a great author, and I think if more people get to know her, maybe she'll come up with the book again, because I love her writing and I love her stories, and I feel like she has so many more stories to tell. If I keep glancing down all the time, it's because I have my phone and I have the questions here, so sorry. And last but not least is, what is your reading rush TBR? Well, let me tell you. So there are, I think, 4 challenges for the reading rush TBR, and while I have picked some books, I don't have a concrete TBR yet. I am planning to vlog the days of the Reading Rush readathon, which by the way runs from the 16th to the 19th. I completely forgot to say that. So I'll be trying to vlog everything. I'm not sure how it's gonna go because I haven't tried vlogging in a while. I'm very awkward and I'm not sure if it's worth it, but I will try. Mostly because I think it will keep me committed, because so it's from the 16th to the 19th, and then from the 20th and onwards my university starts back up. The only way I will be able to read through those days if I also do work. So I think by vlogging I will hold myself accountable, and I'll be like, okay, now I'm studying and now I'm reading, so maybe it will be helpful. So I'll be vlogging. Check it out. The first challenge is to read a book with a house on the cover, because we're in quarantine and we're in a house, so. And the book that I chose is The Lies of Loch Lamora by Scott Lynch. I've had this book on my bookshelf for a while, and I don't know why, but during self-isolation the only thing on my mind is to go through books that I wouldn't normally read, and I've been looking at this, staring at it lovingly, flirting with it for a while now. So, and I know that a lot of people love it, especially on Instagram. Every single person I follow raves about this. So here I am, picking it up. I'm not sure what it is about. I think it's about, so Loch Lamora, who is presumed to be this Robin Hood type character by every single person in... Where is he? Where does he live? I don't know. Oh, there we go. The ancient city of Camor. Does this look like Florence? It looks like Florence, doesn't it? A little bit. Or somewhere in Italy. But by the way, those are the houses. There we go. He's presumed to be this Robin Hood type character, but in reality, he keeps all the money he steals from the rich for himself, and his club, which is called the Gentleman Bastards Club. Really interesting title. And I'm not sure what else is there other than that. I don't really want to know more than that, because I don't usually go into books knowing too much, so that's the first one. Next challenge is to read a book in the same place the entire time. And I will not pick a specific book for this, because any book could be that. I'm usually in the same position, so it might be this, it might be the book I will pick next. Either way, this category is gonna get ticked, so. Next challenge is read a book that is set somewhere you would wish to go. This is a gray area, because I don't know if that means an actual place I would wish to go, which is anywhere but here, so any book would actually count, or if it's any place, in which case I would definitely go for a fantasy world. I'm on the fence about this, because I'm not sure if I should reread something or read something new, and if I decide to reread something, it will probably be either City of Bones by Cassandra Clare, which is a comfort read for me because I love the Mortal Instruments so much, or maybe Anna and the French Kiss, because it's in France and I really want to go to France. And that way it would probably tick the next challenge as well, which is read a book that will put a smile on your face, and those two books always do. Also, it would be really interesting because I haven't read Anna and the French Kiss in years and years, and since then I've watched so many videos that say point out how problematic it is, so maybe I could actually, you know, film my reaction to it years later after first reading it. If I don't read that, I will read Alex Approximately by Jen Bennett, which I have in my room, but it's too far away, so I'm not gonna go and get it. Or if I do decide to reread City of Bones, then it will probably check both the book, the fantasy world I would love to be at, and the put a smile on your face, because it's City of Bones and it has Jace and Clary and Simon, and I always laugh with them. So that's my not very concrete TBR, very ambiguous TBR. I might change my mind along the way. I literally just want to get out of this reading slump because it's ridiculous. It's not even that I don't want to read, it's that I can't decide what to read, which only happens when I'm in a reading slump. So challenges are good, challenges point towards a specific direction, so we're good. That's good. I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you during the readathon. If not, I have some videos that will be coming out earlier. I will also be posting updates on Twitter and Instagram, so I'll probably be more active there. And yes, hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you next time. Bye!